put these on. I'll be back. Damn, I don't want to go take these dogs out. We ain't over here walking around already, knowing what time it is. Like, finally play him some football. I'm happy about that. Dallas Cowboys. Sammy accepted. Sam is cute as hell. Oh, stop playing with me. Lucky pick. What's that mean? 5 foot. These girls are beautiful, but they're 5 foot. Like, oh, bro, she is gorgeous though. All of them are at LA. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you so much for commenting. Appreciate it. Official. Truth official. She's gorgeous, bro. I think I need me a nice little petite thing. I don't need nothing thick. They butt be stinking. Oh gosh. Everybody's in TJ too. 5'7". She look like all the fire in the world. That's what she looked like. God, Jesus. I love being in California. I love California. Do you see what I could look at every day? Like these girls are fucking ridiculous. 100 miles away. I'll take that 100 miles for this. God damn. I'll take it. Another one back to back. God damn, 5'5". 120 miles. She looks like she is a total of 23, 28. Little country girl. I like that. Anyway, we're gonna look at something different. And I just look at this. Ah, didn't we just match with this earlier? I think we did. You want me to be her like her baby daddy, like or her step baby daddy? Fuck that. Did she even reply? Hold on, let me. I'll be right back. Hold on. I was up here. Should I just? Yeah, fuck it. Who cares? Oh my god. She is tatted up. Oh, she looked like Kaylani. And she meal preps too. Hmm. Oh, she do crypto. Fucking doing in that. She's like trouble. Fuck it. Anyway. I think a conversation is over. Well, enjoy your night. Before I go, do you do mods on your channel? What do you mean mods? What's that mean? I just keep it as genuine as I can. I don't understand anything up here, and I don't have a computer or desktop to actually like sit down and actually organize it, the way it should be. So I just kind of just put stuff up there. I didn't expect it to take so long for me to get a place of my own and sit down and actually be able to organize everything. But life be happening, and we'll figure it all out in due time. But moderator with the blue wrench, it's on your settings to give to your subscribers. That's all. Before I go, so what does that do though? Like giving somebody the moderator. I've done that before, but like, what's the benefits? Like, should I do it more often? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta explain it to me. I don't really understand it. I'll look it up if anything. But there's so much to look up, I forget. See, this is why I miss having a fucking girl that's on top of all this stuff. I would love to have a girl that's on top of this stuff again. I didn't understand what this girl was talking about. She was just telling me all this, and I'm just like, so now I'm in it 9, 10 years later, and I'm going through it, and I understand a lot of it, but it's changed. So I'm like, damn, like, because all it is back then, doing it this way would have got you to up to the top. But now you gotta have perfect picture quality, your face gotta look good, all types of craziness that comes along with this. I'm figuring it all out, man. I need a tech savvy girl. I need all of that. That's why I need kids. See, I'm supposed to have kids right now. I'm supposed to be a grandfather, honestly. What's going on, Lewis? I think I should moderate your chats. Yeah, but moderate the chat for what? I mean, we got chill people. There's nobody's really saying anything crazy, you know? Or not rushing what? I'm not, yeah. Well, I need somebody to tell me all that stuff. You gotta do it this. This is how you do it. Blah blah blah. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out, bro. And I be so into my body that I don't really actually be on YouTube to look at that stuff. I'm so distracted by the Diddy stuff, to be honest with you. I'm surprised I'm not watching it right now. And then I'm usually at the gym. Well, not right now, but yeah, I gotta explore. I gotta explore everything. The world again, all that stuff. Do you keep in contact with your parents? No, I don't talk to my parents at all. They don't keep in contact with me. They took they yeah, I allowed my cell phone to still be under them to keep in contact with them. But once my mother got mad at me for taking back my powers. She took me off the cell phone, so I had to go get my own. And I figured I'm not giving them my number. It's best to just break away. But yeah, no, I don't. Where am I? Where's this at? Right here. Nah, bro. The more you talk about it, the better it is to get over it. I'm I'm really not in an emotional place about it, so it doesn't really bother me. It's just a conversation. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Burns. Burns Goat. I appreciate it. Nah, we taking them steps. The steps are being taken. I'm across the country, and then I'm in California. It's inevitable to walk into my wife at any time. I probably walk by her a couple times. I feel like it's about who is willing to deal with you. So I feel like and then they say depending on your looks, people will deal with you more likely to deal with you. So if my mind is together as well, I feel like anybody will modify their lives to kind of be around me for as long as they could possibly, if I can modify myself as well for them a little bit. It's about who you can stand. Um, so it's gonna happen. Anyway, sorry to hear that. Yeah, life be life, and it's all good. Do you think it would? No, we're not the only ones in this world. No, not at all. Like I said, there's still so much under the water, in the water that is, and if you look up stuff on YouTube, they already have like pictures of things coming up out the water and taking off faster than the speed of light. So I never thought, and how, and it would be very, very ignorant of you to believe that you are the only person. It's selfish to believe that you are the only person or living being capable of having its own free will that's on this earth. I feel like they're just more intelligent than us, so they're just watching us. They're just like these stupid peasants. I feel like they're we're doing something for them. We're working for them, whether it's technology, or something. We're working for them for something, and we're their ants. We're an ant farm to them. We're just a big ass ant farm. We're a snow globe. We are designed to be the way we are for something, a purpose, and we don't understand that purpose because that's how you keep your workers working. Because if you're like slaves didn't know that they were slaves, like they didn't know that there was a better way of living out there. We don't know that there's a better way of living out there. What's the difference between us and them? All right, so let's go back to these questions. I'm sorry. California has the most beautiful people in all the sports teams. So beautiful people go with sports teams. And then California has like Texas right there, Arizona right there, Vegas right there. You can go to Canada, you can go to Washington, you can go everywhere. It's like right there. And plus, I've never been to the West Coast like that other than Washington State. So, like, if I from the East Coast, so might as well give it a try. If I had a superpower, my superpower would be to dive under the ocean as deep as I possibly want to and live there. I want to see all the crazy things so I can come back with YouTubes and videos and be like, this is what is down there. And I'm the only person that can go down there and bring it back. Yeah, but you gotta still, not everybody understands. That was a whole nother live too. You gotta remember that. Yep, exactly. You'd be insane to believe that you're the only person, like only things that's walking around here. You'd be crazy to believe that. I think that'll be disrespectful to whatever is out there to believe that there's nothing out there. And that's more the reason for them to hide and keep picking at us. We're guinea pigs. I'm telling you, I could be a philosopher. Dr. Marcus Ali. That sounds pretty good though. I got that 911. I can make it happen. Yeah, 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 yeah. Back up, back up. All right, so let's see. Are there any unmet needs or desires you have in our sexual in our sexual relationship? You said our O-U-R. No, I think we are sexually equal in location and everything that comes with that right now. And I think this is the closest and furthest we need to be. No, bro, we're gonna be thinking about sex and be able to touch that person in like next 10 years. That was a typo, but hey, you saw how in depth I was with that, right? Respectfully letting motherfuckers down, huh? Anyway, would you rather go back to 5 years old with all the knowledge that yeah, I would rather have that. I'm not even gonna answer that question with the money. Wait a second, hold on. Let me not be stupid. Let me not be egotistical or arrogant. An experience you have now, well, okay, knowledge with the experience I have now, 100,000 million. Oh yeah, yeah. I would go back with 5 years. You're 5 years old. Fuck that. Because that money right there, 50 million, I can make that easy with the knowledge that I have. Yeah. So, and plus, if I can go back right now, I would play football. I would play football, but I would still play basketball. But what I would do is I would play football for like 3, 4 years, or and make sure that I still play basketball in the off season and a lot during the season, so that I could just retire after I win like a Super Bowl and then go straight to the NBA. And they still remember who I am playing basketball because they see me like on YouTube or whatever have you. Because I was at that YouTube age where YouTube first came out, like was starting to make a dent. So if I could go back, I would make myself play football just as much as I play basketball. I would learn every sport really, gymnastics, everything, just like I do now. I would do everything I'm doing now. Honestly, I'm living like a fucking little kid now. So I would do everything that I do now. Walk the dogs, do dishes. I would do every little thing that I wasn't doing before. Stretch, meditate, eat the proper way. I would never, I would learn, bruh. That's what I'm gonna do with my kid. I'm just gonna talk to him, tell him, this is what I would do differently. But yeah, and then plus by the time my kid is of age to make it to the pros, they're gonna be making billions of dollars per year, not millions of dollars. So I'm not worried about it. I'll get everything back tenfold. We're just going through a crazy part of life right now. That's all. We'll still be here. Regardless if there's World War III, we're still gonna be here. You know, humanity, I mean, and if not, we're not gonna know. I don't know. You can't let down if what's that mean? Do you like it when a girl makes the first move? I love for when a woman makes the first move because honestly, the Navy got me so messed up mentally that I can't make the first move because all they did was talk about sapper, like sexual assault stuff. So like now, and then plus with all this Me Too stuff back in the day or like a couple years ago, I'm still like completely destroyed from all my experiences in the military and out of the military, just getting out of the military. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna need her to come talk to me. But the only thing is, when you do that, the wrong ones might come talk to you. So then you got to end up letting that down. I would take somebody to love, of course. I would never choose to be alone. I'd rather be optionally alone than to be alone without an option. Is it just an ego thing with what? Hold on, let me go back real quick. Is it an ego thing? No, I don't. It's not a. Yeah, it's an ego. It's always an ego thing. It's always an ego thing. Whether you talk to them or not, it's always an ego thing because you're gonna try to. You're building your confidence by going to talk to the woman because if you get rejected or if you don't get rejected, you feel you won. If you know what I mean. So like it's always and then you're bruised if you don't. So yeah, it's always an ego thing. Why don't I quit smoking? Because I enjoy it. It's relaxing for right now. If I could change three things about the world, I wish people would be more open with their emotions. I feel like, um, and I feel like, and I wish that shrooms were legal. I mean, where people could eat shrooms at a young age so that they can understand their purpose and that this is all a video game and that everything is just sent to test you. Um, I think people would be a lot happier if they did shrooms or smoke. I think that schools should be finding people's true talents and not just forcing education, history, or whatever down their throat because most of it's a facade anyway. Um, I can go on and on, honestly. I know the answer before I asked. I did 5 years ago expect at your age. What did I expect from myself at 5 years ago? I expected to be doing what I'm doing now, but in a big ass mansion or in a expensive car with my beautiful wife. Like that's what I expected. I expected to be able to do anything and travel anywhere and do all the beautiful, amazing things that life has to offer. That's always been my thought in life. Ever since I was a little kid and saw Michael Jordan fly through the air or Bo Jackson step on, run on the you know what I mean, call it, the wall when Deion Sanders was, playing baseball and football. Those are the only things I ever really wanted. That's the only thing I wanted to do, just be athletic and be known for being athletic and being handsome and, making people feel good about themselves or, being pissed off that their team lost, but they still got a glimpse of me playing basketball. That was the only thing that I ever wanted to do. That's the and that's the part that's why I hold on to like that conversation about my parents so much because they knew that. They watched me, they seen me, do the work and and they just yeah. So, and I don't know if I'm gonna ever get that from my child. I don't like you. I'm rare. I'm a special human being. I know that, and I've known that all my life. And like to be an angel fallen and broken by your parents, the people that put you here, is like the most fucking vile shit that I ever like could. That just make that hurts my whole being because and that's what they meant to do because I'm such an empathetic person that the devil wants to hurt the most empathetic person they could find. So because they're so hurt themselves, they're so broken, so they want to break you. And they may not even know that they're doing it, but they do it. So the hardest part is that the motherfuckers just want to say, "Oh, get over it." But there's a lot of black men like me or black children like me, where the black parent didn't want to do their job, but they want to put you out here. But anyway, we're gonna make a movie off of it in the future. Anyway, personally realized the inner joy. Shrooms are the shit. Shrooms made me realize that I was over it. That I needed to just be like, oh, and remember the feeling of feeling the way you feel right now. at all times. So then when you feel better and you're finally there, you can always remember, like, to be humbled. No, I don't have any go like flirting stuff kind of techniques. I'm just myself. If I stutter, I stutter. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I just feel like you're stupid if you don't. Because I'm gonna figure out how to talk and I'm gonna figure out everything in due time. But I feel like I know for sure that once a woman comes into my life and I have a relationship that hers and mine, our lives will change forever in the most amazing, beautiful way, quickly, rapidly. So that's why I'm really specific about who I want to put into this position. Because when I start dressing again, when I start putting the clothes back on and I start going to the restaurants and we start doing all these things, bro, it's gonna turn stupid. I'm already monetized, so imagine if I bring a beautiful woman that does it, that, what? Oh my, bro, I've done it before. It'll happen again. That's why I'm waiting. They're not taking my value. I already got it back. If you had to describe yourself, honor, loyal, honor, I'm all about integrity. Honor, was it honor, courage, and respect? No, so I'm very loyal. I'm honest as fuck to a fault. Um, I'm a Sagittarius. I'm the true definition of a Sagittarius. If you go look up a Sagittarius on YouTube, that's me. I'm just a big ass Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 6 foot, 200, well, 180, 100, 230 pound teddy bear. That's all. You know what I mean? But if you cross me, I am very powerful, like muscle wise, like you know what I mean? Like I'm very imposing, but I don't want to be, but people try you when you're handsome and you're big. So I'm very quiet, standoffish, but it seemed like I'm arrogant. There's a bunch of things about me. I'm just dope, though. I could tell you that. What you say? Listen, 99% of people when they sit with me and chill with me, they don't want to leave. They don't know how to leave. Their body won't allow them to leave, like because they just want to be around you. Thank you so much, Burns Gold. All right, so what describe yourself? Yeah, that's how I would do. I'm a lot of things, bro. I'm too complicated but it's in a positive way. And if I'm not positive about it, I'm gonna figure out how to be. I'm just missing that woman. Once she comes around, I'll be positive about everything. I'm gonna be that real man that can say that. I won't be complete until I won't be complete until I have kids, but I won't be in my stages of getting there until I have her. What's the most interesting fact that I know that I don't know, but I'm aware that's a fact? That's an interesting fact to me. The fact that I don't know, but I know that I don't know. So I'm aware. How would other people describe they don't know me? Nobody knows me. My mother has made it to possible where nobody knows who I am. The only person that knows me is my ex. Nobody knows who I am. They think they do, but they don't have a clue. Because I've done so much away from everybody because I'm so standoffish. And plus, she had me locked up where she had me literally when I came home from the Navy, I couldn't talk to any of my friends. Any, she was like, you don't talk to her, you don't talk to him, you don't talk to him. Like she was, yeah. And then my other kid that I grew up with down the street was running around telling people about how I was a fucking telling them I was gonna kill him and all this other crazy stuff. I had the audio. I did it. I did it when I was drunk. I was pissed off at him. You know what I mean? Don't call yourself a brother if you don't want to be a brother. So anyway, he was just after my girl. So he was just a jealous person. So I don't trust anybody. But yeah, I don't know anybody. And no, I mean nobody knows me. Maybe Eric Thomas back in the day. He knows me best because he knew me through elementary school, but he might have his own assumptions. So I don't know. I don't really know. I'm willing to learn everything. Whatever you want to teach me, if somebody's willing to teach me and realize that I'm a little slow at times, but if you let me feel joy about it, bro, if you excited about it, I'm gonna be excited about learning. Have you ever been involved in a road rage situation? Yes, I have one time. One stupid ass time when I was with my father, he got in the car and was manipulative when I was in North Carolina, and it caused me to get pissed off and jump out the car and yell at this lady. So yes, I was stressed the fuck out, and that's when I realized I need to move. I'll never do that shit again. If you ever play one sport, what if I could play one sport, I would play if I could play one sport, mm, how long can I play that sport first? That's the before I answer. I would it would be basketball, of course. Football or basketball. I want to play football so bad, but I don't want to be locked into getting tackled basketball. Because basketball, I was so nice that I wasn't getting touched by anybody. I was like, I don't even want to explain who I was like because y'all wouldn't believe me. But basketball is my life, and I became whoever I watched, or whoever I wanted. So, and they knew that I was gonna be great, so that's why they stopped me. Yeah, exactly. Nobody could tell you about it. Yeah. If you could restart your life over, what would you do differently? I would listen. If I could do my life all over again, I would do have the same family, the same place, same everything. All right. But I would listen to myself the whole time. I would do what they want me to do at times, but I would do what I want. I would continue the path that I had for myself up until freshman year when I start listening to my mother. I would stay to myself. I wouldn't talk to nobody. I'll be cool with everybody. I'll make sure I let them know that I'm a person, but I would have a fake character. And yeah, I would just do what I had to do to survive and make them notarized, make them famous, the town, like I was supposed to, because I was the kid that had all the shit on the yearbook. Most likely to be famous, nicest teeth, nicest eyes, nicest body, nice I had everything. So and when my brother saw that, he went through my and he got jealous and he started hating. He told me. So what would I do? I would hug my brother more. I would spend more time with my brother more. If I'm not playing basketball or training for basketball, I would be around him as much as I possibly could. That's what I would do bit different. Because I would want him to start to be inquisitive about basketball at an earlier age, without feeling like it was pressured like I did back then. I pressured him into everything that I wanted to do, you know, and he wasn't accepting. So if I can go back, I would do that differently. Um, if I could change anything, it would just be better to him, period. That's all. Because I hate the fact that that's why I want love so bad because I don't have love with my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I always want to be able to just call him or FaceTime him, like him calling me 3 times a day. And I'm just like, bro, talk to you already, or just being excited to be like, yo, my brother finally he's gonna call this time. You know what I mean? I've always wanted a relationship like that with him. So like to not be able to talk to him like that is just it hurt my heart. So I'm gonna make sure that my kids are like that with their siblings. No matter how many kids or where they live or whatever, I'm gonna make them know that they need to always be in contact with each other, and speaking, to them about whatever's going on. Work together. because you are a team. If you guys can come together, you can build an empire, a legacy, something that I wasn't capable, I bitched out from or wasn't able to do. But you can do that, through my experiences and me explaining, teaching you throughout, parenting you a certain way. You have the ability to be able to do it and the resources that I didn't have, or mental, emotional awareness, or emotional intelligence. There we go. You can't play anything else. Yeah, I would just play basketball, bro. I would just play basketball. That's the only thing that made me, because it was art, bro. It was like beautiful to me. I just loved, but I took it for granted. This is the last question because so many people are trying to clock in now. If animals could talk, which would be the rudest? If animals could, snakes or mosquitoes. Mosquitoes would be animals. That's not an animal though, it's an insect. The rudest would be cats. Cats would be rude. Dogs would be rude just because they're stupid. They're rude regardless. Yeah, cats would be rude. Monkeys would be the rudest. Monkeys would be the rudest because they would walk over and just slap you and take and just run your pockets, and you'd be like, you can't do nothing about it. Pigs would be annoying because they'll just come over and bite you. Um, they would be like, yo, you want food? You got 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 food? Oh, I'll bite you. You know what I mean? Like, you can try to play the game. I don't know if they're gonna play it. In high school, I voted the most likely to end up in jail. I'm sorry, Lewis. I'm so sorry. My mother tried to make that for me too. Don't worry about it. The hood does stuff like that to you. It's not something that you can control, bro. It's just a part of the system. The things that the places that you go, the places that you live in, the atmosphere that you're around, and your environment, the things that you listen to, the energy around you builds you for who you are. All those vibrations, if you pay attention to them, if your body consumes them, will only absorb you and consume you. So, if you're alive right now and you notice you're aware and you're able to do better and change, then I think that you are blessed. And honestly, I complain about my parents, but they didn't sexually do anything to me. They didn't, at least that or I remember put me in a situation where I had to defend myself sexually from somebody. And that's the most that that's the least that I can ask. Like they got me here. I'm 30, about to be 38 in December. So, I mean, as fucked up as I feel like they were to me, maybe they were better than the parents that they had, So I should look at it in a positive light that I am still here, my brother's still here, and we are educated to a certain to a high level, at least I am. And I was able to go to the military and come back, you know what I mean? Like, and be in their house for a little while, like, you know what I mean? At least I had those things. Some people don't even have those opportunities, so or abilities to even complain. So I think that what my cousins say to me sometimes, saying that I'm a brat, maybe it is true, but I'm also an East Coast baby compared to a country baby, and I'm also not 20 years older like they are. They lived in the country and they dealt with being the child of the first of the nine children. I didn't get I'm the first of the East Coast child, of men. I mean, so I had no guidance. They had tons of siblings and tons of family members to help them, whether it was good or bad. I didn't have anything. Okay, so anyway, firepower or ice power. Firepower, ice power. Ooh, I think I would want ice power. Yeah, because ice power could stop things. Firepower just destroys things. Like I could stop a building from, falling down by ice. If I had fire, that would just burn it up. You could be more gentle with ice than you can with fire. I think blank birds would be if they shit everywhere. That would be the most annoying thing ever. Yeah, birds would be annoying, yes, because they could fly and they can get away from you. So you're right. But if you think about it, pigs have kids how quick? So I think pigs might be the most because they're verdant varmints for a reason. And when you kill them in Texas for fun for a reason, they don't just, you can kill pheasants and stuff like that and pigeons or whatever have you. But but pet but yeah, because I don't want no crow on my ass though. Because crows are intelligent as hell. But also a crow can't just well, a crow could get in my house. But a monkey can too. That's a great question. I'm gonna have to look that up. But I don't want no silverback gorilla also coming after me either. And God forbid you got a penguin or you got like a sea turtle. They don't. You know what would be the worst? Just think about it. Think about a sea turtle being pissed at you for life. That's torture, bro. Think about it. You're not thinking like I'm thinking. See, that's your problem. Think about a tortoise being pissed at you forever. It's gonna slowly fuck you up. It's gonna catch on. It's gonna catch up to you after a while, bro. In your sleep, it could catch you. You could just finally go to bed after 10 years of knowing that this bitch is after you. You just be like, you know what? It ain't catch me yet. And that tortoise come and fuck you up. Just oh man. Anyway. I'm trying to be creative with the chat. Now you're doing a great job. Randomly seeing a pig eat a human. See, that's what I'm saying. Pigs are crazy. Pigs will eat anything. Rats too. Oh, that's the worst. Rats, because they can get anywhere. Rats are the worst. Rats are the worst. I'd rather birds, because I could hide from a bird in the house. I could kind of double lock the house. But a rat still gonna get in. A cockroach still gonna get in. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. Look at your boy. You feel me? I'm out here thinking. I see tortoise protected. Yeah, well, I mean, but just think about an evil tortoise that was sent to just kill you. He was out to just get you. I'd be kind of nervous because a tortoise never dies. How long they gonna outlive you? So if his mission was to get you, it's a wrap. That's why the Ninja Turtles was scary, bro. Y'all don't be thinking. That's why the Ninja Turtles still out here kicking niggas' asses. I would rather ability to shapeshift into animals than shapeshift into people. That would be fire. I would rather be able to shapeshift into animals because I want to be able to see what it's like to be like silverback gorilla. Oh, that hurt. Ow. I want to see what it's like to be a silverback gorilla. I'm telling you. But think about it, for real, those cockroaches and rats, those are two of the worst things you want. You don't want those coming after you. Like if earthworms start coming after you, that's cool. Earthworm Jim was never scary to anybody. That's why it doesn't exist now. But Ninja Turtles are still around, right? And who's in charge of them and who they trying to fight? Rats. See, you don't be thinking how I be thinking. Y'all ain't up on it like I be on it. See? And what? Guess what? New York. New York is taking over. They already knew what was gonna happen. They be telling you this stuff in movies and stuff. Told you. Now you need some turtles to go in there and fuck these rats up. See? The internet. That's because the internet is everything. I'm bringing the internet back. Because no, because then they'd kill me. No, I'm not bringing technology to them. The 80s, 1800s. No, they'll behead me for being. They would say I'm a wizard, a witch, or something, and they would kill me. Bro. Come on now. Oh, that was like the 1700s, wasn't it? That was like this. That was no. They would still behead me. That was back then. Nah. You no, you bugging with that question, bro. And then think about it. They had all types of diseases back then too. People only lived to be like 30 something back then. I'm not messing with them. I'm not bringing nothing to them dirty motherfuckers. Technology? No, you know what? I would bring a technology to them. You know what the technology I would bring? I would bring a flu shot. You know, all those little diseases, these shots that you have, the vaccines. That's what I would do, and they would probably still kill me because you know the person that they say really did it didn't really do it. They didn't really. That person really didn't invent it. They just be covering it up. What superpower would you, excuse me, like to have? I like to be able to travel in time. I like to all my enemies. Oh man, everybody started that, of course, but I wouldn't want to use mine for doing bad, doing evil. But I would Thanos all the bad people though, and have the world just be good. Vaccinate the world of all bad people. That'd be great. So then the bad would be a good person. You know what I mean? Like the baddest the person could do was like hug somebody or ask them how they'd be like, "Oh man, your day sounded shitty." Like that. Oh my God. How dare you say something like, you know what I mean? That's the only bad that ever happened. Like, damn, I didn't have an orgasm. That's the only bad that I'll have, you know? That's what I want. Earthworm Jim, I'm telling you, Earthworm Jim was a video game. Stop playing, you're showing your age. You see, exactly. They would have beheaded me, hanged me, everything. They would have burnt me at the stake. What? Are you serious? See, I don't know anything about Goku, bro. I don't know anything about it. I just know that my brother loves it, and I knew that it looked really cool with that edit on TikTok, so I put it on YouTube. I don't know anything about Goku. I don't know what he's capable of. I need to watch it though. I see it's got a lot of mental stuff. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, seafood, sushi or seafood. Listen, sushi every day with some candy yams on the side and grits and bacon and some Oreos, chocolate covered Oreos, strawberries. Did a shortcake on the side. Ooh, what? Oh, you ain't ready. You ain't ready. Oh my God, my mother used to make the little shortcakes. I didn't like them back in the day. Now I wish I fucking had one. Now I understand the power of a shortcake, bro. I wish I would have tried more things. That's what made also, if I can go back as well, I wish that I was more open to trying new things because that's what made me seem so arrogant to my family as well. Because like simple things to certain people, like a mentality of people, they think that you're better than them. So like I didn't like mustard or ketchup or you know what I mean on my burger. You know what I mean? And simple things like that, they would be like, you think you better, you know what I mean? Like I just don't want that up there. You know what I mean? You think you dapper or bougie, you know what I'm saying? Like I wish I could do that over again too. But I don't like mustard and I don't like ketchup on my shit. Simple. But I wish I would explain that to them better. You know what I'm saying? Or even had it explained. But I feel like as a child, you shouldn't have to, but I had to. Anyway, so it'd be sushi. Breakfast would be fire, but you get tired of breakfast food. But do you get tired of sushi? Who gets tired of sushi? Because think about it, you can make sushi anything. You know what I'm saying? You could put anything in a sushi. So you can make it a breakfast sushi thing roll. You know what I'm saying? See, you're not thinking like I'm thinking. See, I'm way beyond the bro, come hang out with me. I'm up here chilling. I be thinking. All right, I gotta go outside because the light getting dark. And I got 10% on the iPad. Hold on. And I'm hungry, bro. I be on it. I be on it all day. Straight up. If you want it, you can find me in the. Sorry. Hold on. Let's keep going. I like these questions. My light is definitely getting dim. There we go. Spark up a little bit more. Do you want the woman of your dreams or the best friend of your dreams? The best friend of my dreams. Because the woman of my dreams is gonna only let me down. The best, yeah, the best friend of my dreams will never let me down because my dreams are just a facade from what I can understand. They're made up, but they can't come true. They have the ability, but what's at the end of that dream that comes with it may be too much or just too little, or you know what I mean? So I would say a best friend would be more understanding, conforming, would be more willing to mold to you. Just because I love Aaliyah doesn't mean Aaliyah would be the perfect person for me. You know what I'm saying? Or I would be the perfect person for her. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's my dream girl. So I would rather her be my best friend so that we're most likely gonna be able to learn each other and be willing to accept each other's flaws and see the potential in each other instead of, you know, let's see, eating Taco Bell for the rest of your life. Nope, because I'm gonna be shitting all over the place. McDonald's is definitely worth all this shit. I would miss burritos though, but I feel like McDonald's could just give me a wrap, so I would just do McDonald's. I'd rather Burger King though, honestly. No, I'd probably rather honestly, if I could go to a perfect Cane's, I would go to Cane's every day. Cane's, bro. I said Cane's. And that's only because I haven't experienced better right now. But that's your question. I'm not gonna step on it. I apologize for that, Burns. Martin, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Murphy. Who's the best? I like uh, Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle because he's still, yeah, Dave Chappelle. Martin, because of Martin, of course, I would choose. I watch Martin way more than Dave Chappelle, but Dave Chappelle has way more like soul, like shaking laughs. Like you really going deep inside your gut to get that laugh from Dave Chappelle. Martin is well, and it was natural. Like, you know what I mean? It was his because he's more of he's a physical comic. So, but damn, Martin, I could never pass up Martin, bro. I could never pass up Martin. But Eddie Murphy's got all the movies that I love. They all do different things, bro. Chris Rock is fire, but I like Chris Rock was a little before my time. I never really watched Chris Rock. Chris Rock always was like a little edgy, too edgy for me, when I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was on HBO, I heard it, but I didn't get to see it. Like my parents would watch it in the living room, and I would be in my room because I was supposed to be sleeping, but I would hear it. You know what I'm saying? And I never went back to it after I got of age. So I can't really say Chris Rock. All due respect to Chris Rock, even though Everybody Hates Chris was a show when I was of age, but I was playing basketball at that time. So I never really got time to sit down and watch it. But I know it was a good show because I did watch a few episodes, like, you know, reruns and stuff. But I would have to say I would probably go with Martin, be honest with you, because I can't pass up Martin. I can't pass up Martin. Dave Chappelle hasn't done enough for me to be like, yo, I need Dave Chappelle. Um, Does human consciousness exist in the brain, or is it a separate dimension? I think it's a separate dimension. No, I think it's a little bit of both, honestly, because if you get decapitated, your brain is still there. Like your functions are still there for a moment in time. So, and you levitate into another dimension. So I feel like it's a mixture of both because you still have motor functions a little bit when you're a vegetable. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I'm speaking out of turn with that. That's above my pay grade right there. But from what I believe, I think it's both. I think it's a mixture of both, and that's why we can't explain the spirit of consciousness. We don't understand the definition of consciousness yet. And that's why we make quantum computers, so it could do the math that we don't understand that exists. Does this emoji mean? I don't know, but it don't look like a female. I don't know. The phone is too small. One night at Diddy's house, no way out for 24 hours, and he has his gave security all around in 30 days in a small island, no fish, no meat around, just coconut. And I'm going with the island. I'm not dealing with no, no. Listen, if I was to ever be taken advantage of, I'm banging myself, bro. I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with the thought of ever walking around trying to say that I'm anything other than dead, bro. I'm not doing that. It's not happening. So I'm just saying, and that's 100% real. If that happens, bro, I'm out of here the moment I get the opportunity. I'm not walking around the world with that in my mind. So that's how much I can. uh, no, I still gotta answer that question. He said I tried. Yeah, well, let me go inside. Got a match to bring. I still gotta bring these damn dogs out. Whatever. What's the most they could do? Shit on themselves? And I gotta clean it up. The least that could happen, they don't. Mhm. I definitely gotta get a screwdriver to fix that. I know, I'll bring you out when I'm done with this live, guys. Whatever time that is. One, two, fuck you. Oh, I forgot I had these mom Oreos, son. Listen, there's no better surprise than head or Oreos when you high. I'm telling you, other than a brownie with some ice cream or apple pie with some ice cream or, some real wet, sorry, nothing better than I should probably use the iPad, but I feel like the iPad doesn't really have great. No, but my stuff pops up on I'm gonna go to both. But then, all right, so let's go back to this facts thing, this question things. This is fire. I like this. I enjoy this. I enjoy this. All right, let's see. Blind date. What about a blind date? It took off. It edited it. One item of clothes that I can't live without. One item of clothes that I couldn't live without. Probably my socks. No, be underwear kind of gives me protection from somebody touching my ass. Underwear. If you could only bring three things with you to a desert island, what would it be? What would you? Three things? Well, I got all the workout stuff I need, right? I would need things I can't live without, bro. I've lived without almost everything, so nothing really would bother me not having. I could get food, right? If I got food, I'll probably just say a fork and I'll say a fork and a ladder, a gun, fishing pole. Nah, I'm gonna bring solar. I'm gonna bring a big ass solar panel, or some that record. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do, and brings an outlet, and then I'm going to bring. I'm gonna bring some power tools. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm cutting down trees. I'm making a whole house in that motherfucker. I'm not gonna ever want to go back to living in the. I'm gonna have the internet, everything at due time. Watch, keep fucking playing with me. I'll figure out how to make those minerals to make the internet. Yeah, I'll make a plane in due time. Ain't no hatchet happening over here, bro. I'm gonna figure it out. My brain is way too smart for to be locked into situations like that. Especially if I'm by myself and I don't have to worry about work. Oh man, I ain't got no bills to worry about, bro. I'm going to be listen, I'm gonna end up morphing my own people. Watch, I'm telling you. As long as I got some goddamn Oreos, I could do anything. I'm mad they don't have the orange Oreos, like the holiday Halloween Oreos. Like I went to Walmart to find them and I found a little packet of them in the corner. I was so mad. I was like, why would you that's so disrespectful. They taste different. They so fire. They don't taste different, but they so fire to me. I've always loved orange Oreos, the Halloween ones. So I'll probably bring up a couple packs of those too to the island. Food, water, and hose? Nah, fuck them hose. But if I did, I would bring a native woman. I would bring a native because they'll understand something I can't understand about the earth, and so we're gonna be doing all that stuff. Teach me. 'Cause I'm gonna need the rain one day. If you gonna know how to do that, someone in tune with the earth. Penguins on fire too. Did the screen just move back? Creepy ass phone. Penguins on fire too. hmm Um, Dunkaroos. I'll take Dunkaroos over these in a minute. Mm-mm. I am not this high. I have you know I'd be sober 10% of the day, and I still be thinking the same way. Bars, nigga. Bang, bang, bang. Where the boom where the DJ Flex Point Master Flex bombs? Anyway, wait till I get on YouTube like that. I can do all that stuff. If you found out it's the last day of Earth, what would you do? I'm chilling my last day. I'm gone. I'm not gonna remember it anyway. I can only make everybody else miserable. So I'm not gonna do anything. Sit back and chill. Telling you. Smoke weed. That'd be the only time I do some kind of drug that's crazy. And I'm out. It was fun. I'll see you in the afterlife or wherever after this. I'm so at peace with death, bro. It doesn't bother me. Never reached my potential. My dream girl's gone. The ones I love don't care. I'm cool. I just would love to see what it's like to beat all this. But if something came or something happened and I was going today, I'd be like, oh, okay. I'm out, niggas. As long as I get Oreos in heaven, I'm cool. Dunkaroos. Nah, nothing changes. Get super drunk, stoned, and high and shrooms. See, I would do the shrooms part. I wouldn't want to get drunk. I want to feel every bit of that, all that feeling, but I also want to be high as hell off of shrooms. So I could be like already anticipating it because it's gonna already give you the sense of what you're probably gonna run into. So I might as well just start, you know, coming to terms with what's going on. But I want to. What when? Okay, here we go. 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 I got an answer, guys. I got an answer. One thing I want to do is go to a Chris Brown concert. There we go. That's what I want to do. I want to go to a Chris Brown concert. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. You man wants to go to a Chris. Yes, I want to go to a fucking Chris Brown concert and sing like a bitch. Yes, I want to be the straightest nigga in there, swinging, singing like a motherfucker, swinging my dick, singing, fucking having fun. That's what I want to do. Yes, I want to go to Chris Brown concert. I'd even go to a Usher concert, nigga. What? Fuck. What? What? Nigga. What? You don't let me go. Listen. Don't let me go to no concert, bro. I'm gonna be the bitchiest bitch in that motherfucker. You want to call somebody you want to see a fanboy, nigga? What? Let me be and let people know my personality and know that I'm not like no, you know what I mean? I'm not into that. I'm singing, Shrek, ah. I'm what? Are you sick? I want to get backstage. I'll shake your hand, bro. Take a pic, bro. No homo, no none of that. I just am fans of art, bro. So Genuine. I want to meet Genuine. No, I want to hear. I want to. If I can go back, I would hear. I want to the best Genuine concert he's ever had. That I was the biggest fan of Genuine, bro. Other than Aaliyah, I love them too as people. Like, oh, I want to be Genuine so bad as a kid. I want to look like him. I want to sing like him. I want to. Oh, bro, what? And then, then Usher came back, bro. What? Oh my God, bro. Usher's really my hero, honestly. If you want to be real, like after Aaliyah passed, Usher was my hero. When it comes to music, when it comes to music, that nigga was my Michael Jackson is Chris Brown. Michael, what? I would go to Mike. I would literally want to. If I can go back, I would go to a Michael Jackson concert and Prince. Are you kidding me? Prince? That's a real question. Y'all been asking me these sissy questions, these little punk questions. You be asking me about Prince or Michael. Whose concert would you go to? Who'd you rather see live? I want to go to a Teddy Pendergrass. I want to go to the Funkadelics. I want to be in the studio with them making music. That's what okay. Fuck all that shit I said before. Going in the ocean and shit. I want to be able to go back in time and sit in the studio. Just be right there, just listening to them put the Oh, I forgot. My hero was Marvin Gaye. My hero is Marvin Gaye, Tupac, Marvin Gaye, Nipsey Hussle, like Michael Jackson. Like what? Those are my heroes. Oh man, it's making me emotional thinking about it. I am so passionate about music. I don't even know some of these people that I'm so passionate about, but I'm passionate about it because there's nothing in this world I love. Fuck basketball. If I could do one thing, it'd be making genuine music, bro. If I could make organic, genuine music and cook, that there's no other way to spell love, bro. There's no other way to spell love to me. Define love because your vibration is in that. Love has behind music, love is behind food. When you can make those things come together, you're in control of somebody's soul, spirit, everything. Like you do what? If I can go back, I would be in the room with Marvin Gaye and hear him making music. The first person to ever tap a fucking instrument or build an I want to see all of that. What? That's a marvel of the world. The first person to put sound on paper like and make it play back. The first person to even what? That would be the fire shit ever. That would be fire to me. I want to go to the progression of music. Progression of music. Art would be too much, but music I want to hear. I want to hear like painting art and all that stuff. That would be too much because there's so many. You got to be really autistic to want to do some shit like that. I'm sorry, there's no disrespect, but you got to be autistic to want to do that. Like, but music, you got to be autistic to do that too. But I guess I am that because music is damn, bro. Think about it. Think about that. Marvin Gaye would be the most. Forget everybody, bro. I want to hear Marvin Gaye when he figured out he could sing and freestyle on a tune, and then he found a orchestra, a band to work with him, bro. And have you ever listened to Marvin Gaye just freestyling? That's what I'm listening to when I walk them dogs and I take a shower. It makes you want to cry because there's so much love in that room, bro. You just hear it, and there's little flaws. Me stop talking about it. Anyway, mm, I love music, bro. When I hear Marvin Gaye's music, it just makes me, oh, bro, I just wish I could explain it to you, bro. Listen to Marvin Gaye, you'll understand. So, if I can go back and answer that question, it's music. It would be Marvin Gaye. And then maybe even like Billie Holiday. Imagine the shit she was going through to get that mother song together. What? To think about the emotions that that woman was holding in to sing songs that she was singing. What? The things that she saw to put the words together, whether she wrote it or not, but to feel that emotion and put it into what? That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. That's like Aretha Franklin when she first started singing. Imagine how beautiful she what? That that's what I want to hear. So that's what I would do. I would spend my time jumping, just jumping all over the place and just listening to listen to these people learn how to sing and turn into the stars. I would love to watch a movie in real time of them just doing it. Bro, that would be so fire. Anyway, let me stop talking about it. It gets me emotional. I'm literally crying about music. If you could sit for 10 hours of life in business advice, would you? Oh, sorry. If you could sit for 10 hours for life and business advice, who would and get advice from who advice would I get? What I would go to I would wear a chastity belt and I would talk to Rockefeller. Um, Mm. Before I read, right? Um, I want to go back and listen to the Temptations. Bro, that would be fire. Like, imagine the things that Michael Jackson had to get to go through to get to where he was, to become the person he is right now, even after his death. Like, the child prodigy was being just forged. You know what I'm saying? Forged, bro. You know how imagine his emotions, his thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, ugh, ugh. And that turned into that. And I wonder if I could sit down and ask him questions, I would. I would love to ask him questions like, would you do it again? What, like, were you thinking when you were doing it? Or like, what was your process? Like, what, like, you know what I mean? Like, think about it. Like, he went through, like, and what, yeah, like, there was no way for him to stop. Like, there was no way for him to, like, that. Anyway. Yeah, Marvin Gaye's the shit. I'm telling you, if you listen to Marvin Gaye, but you gotta listen to like real Marvin Gaye. You can't listen to like you gotta listen to Marvin Gaye in the studio. They got it. I wish I could send it to you guys. Could on my other phone. But they got Marvin Gaye when you go into his other albums, they have like a deluxe and you can listen to him in the studio like making like long extended versions of songs and they're just jamming on these things for like a good 10, 12 minutes, bro. And it'd be so much like oh, it's so amazing because he just lets them play, and then he'll just be freestyling, like trying to find his riffs. He's riffing, like I'm learning all this stuff. You see that? But he's riffing and stuff like it. But he sounds so amazing, and then they sound amazing, and it's like, and then you can hear him just singing without them, and you were just like, yo, I didn't even hear him say that. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear his voice out, bro. He just got so much. He's rapping. He's rapping but singing. He's the first man. I'm listening to Marvin after I'm done with you guys. Billie Holiday String. That's what I'm saying. Imagine what she had to do to like think about to sing that song and go through to sing that song. She got arrested. She got all types of stuff. Like she went through hell for that. That's why I go on YouTube. That's why I love YouTube so much, but that's why I love music as much as I do now. Like I always love music, but I listen to it. It was always art to me, but I didn't understand it. I didn't understand how to look at it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you go through some things in life and experiences, you become wise and you can start listening to these songs and understand what the ear that your parents were listening to it in, or even as close as you possibly can get it. I'm not gonna say to the point where the person that made it, but you can hear every everything. You could tell who's real and who's fake. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what you're not going to be able to get with AI. Now that they're trying to make AI rap and AI music or whatever have you, you're not going to be able to get that raw emotion, and you're going to still hear that digital. You can't fake a feeling. This music gives you a feeling, like that you can fake it, you can make it, but you have to start from a young age to confuse them, if that makes sense. But anyway. I'm a geek, bro. I love all that stuff. I love in-depth thoughts and conversation. That's why my wife has to be very, like, she had to be able to think out there like that. Because I can go on for days about stuff. Isn't it? That's how I know that I'm supposed to be something way more than what I am right now. And then I'll get there. But anyway, I know the story resonates with you. And look, yeah, I hate how it ends. That story resonates with me a lot. That's why I like Marvin Gaye so much because it was a beef with your parents, and like he gave his father the gun that he killed him with. He knew what was going on the whole time. And that's exactly what it could have been with me. If I had a gun in my house, well, I know there's a gun in the house, but like, if my father was a drunk, my mother would, I'm sure my mother would shoot me. But my father, no. But I was in that situation where I was in the house with them, and my mother would always try to start little arguments and petty little things, you know what I mean? Just because she was drunk or, that was from all my life. So, but yeah, that's why I think that's also really why I love him so much because I did the research on him and I always knew his story, but I didn't know it the way I do now, and it'd be a part of my life. So, but he did everything possible to like get out of music. He wouldn't try to play football. He tried to do a bunch of stuff, and his father was just like, "Nope, you can't do it. Nope, you ain't gonna be able to do it. Nope." And but come to find out, his father was just like, "I'm afraid for you to do it." That's what really what he was trying to say. And I'm sure that there's a story. Whatever. Anyway, let's go ahead. Ah, Tomb Raider. That's my favorite movie though. That's one movie I have to watch. Terminator. Well, Terminator was gonna happen anyway. They were telling us what was gonna happen. If you think about it, we're battling right now with these things with Elon Musk. We don't know if he's good or bad. The most overrated celebrity. I don't know how close I'm gonna get to these people, so I think it's best that I start not being a jackass and saying it. But the most overrated celebrity, I'm gonna answer that question, but I'm probably not gonna find the answer. Most overrated celebrity. I could tell you an overrated social media celebrity. I hope he is too. Who's gonna be John Connor? I could be John Connor. I'll gladly take on that role. Nah, that technology gonna be crazy, dog. I don't want that damn thing chasing after. Fuck that. Nope. Hell no. I don't want to be no damn John Connor. I take that back. I don't want no problems with no damn technology. I don't want that shit coming after me. And plus, my body can't run. I can't run. I could barely run on a basketball court. You gotta give me at least 2 more years to train if you want me to be John Connor. And I need a trainer. I don't want no body fat. I want to be able to scale fences, walls, backflips, all types of. I want to be the most elite. Know how to pick locks, get in the cars, all types of stuff. Because there's no way you're gonna beat it because it could lock you in. A Tesla's gonna lock you in. It's a wrap. Most likely your Wi-Fi to your electricity or your heating, your thermostat. You're tore up right there. Your cell phone's in your hand at all times. These right here got Wi-Fi from the sky. You're tore up. There's nothing you can do. You're done, regardless. They've already given you the movies, and you should have done something different to change it years ago. It's over. They could take us out right now if they want. You see how cell phones, everybody lost their damn mind, right? I didn't notice it, but I'm just saying, if you did, you know what I'm talking about. The most annoying thing people do in public, damn. See, I would say be rude. That's the most annoying thing people do in public. Be rude. You know exactly what I mean, like cutting you off or cutting you in line, not saying thank you for holding the door, not holding the door when you know you handicap or they see you in a wheelchair or with crutches or something, like not just being a good Samaritan and saying, you know what, I see you only got three things. I got 20. Do you want to go in front of me? Simple stuff like that. Those are little things that people could do to make the world a better place. Small, small, minute things will change one person's day, that can change another person's day. Pay it forward. But like I said, I see things differently than other people. But I would say not picking up after their dog. When your dog takes a shit, clean that shit up. But you know what? In California, they're about to start sampling your dog when you go get an apartment. They're gonna start sampling your dog's dog shit. So then they give you a ticket for that clean up your dog shit. Now, I walk this XL pit bull or bully, whatever you want to call it. He's amazing, but I can't control that dog the way that's a dog. You know what I'm saying? He's huge. He's like 90 pounds. So he's gonna go wherever he wants to go, really. I could try, but so much. But anyway, he has an infatuation with bushes. So he goes into those bushes and he likes his ass played with. He takes shits on those bushes. I mean, the bush literally is in his ass and he's still taking a shit. That's what he's into. Do I want to go stick my goddamn hand in there and get his shit after? Because I don't know if that's a him thing or is that a every XL dog thing or is that every big dog thing or is that a 10 year, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know how many dogs did that. So if I dip my hand in there and get that shit on my clothes or skin, I'm still bougie. I'm acting like a hoe, full on bitch. Okay? So it's best that we both don't have to go through something like that. And money's tight. Nobody wants to pay extra bill. Anyway, what is something that people would never guess just by looking at you that I'm a gentle giant? I'm as peaceful as I am big. I'm as peaceful as I am handsome. I'm as peaceful as I am, yeah, muscular, and I am very inquisitive about everything. So if you have a passion for it, I don't care if it's underwater basket weaving. If you think it's amazing, I'm gonna want to know why you think it's amazing, and then I'm gonna probably find it amazing because you find it amazing and your energy was right. So there you go. Hello. Um, that's just a dog thing. Yeah, I figured that. I've never been around a big dog like that, so I don't really, especially in California where there's so many bushes everywhere. I didn't have bushes like that in Connecticut that I know it is, at least. What makes me laugh the most? Seeing something that is organic laugh, like a baby's laugh, something that doesn't have a clue like what it's really doing. It's just finding a reason to laugh, showing its excitement. It's not affected by the world or the experiences of life yet. And I think that's the most beautiful thing in the world. I got them intelligent answers. I'm trying to tell you, I'm PC ready. I'm politically correct. Um, what's one thing I wish I could change about me? That my ego wasn't so huge, bigger than the goddamn world. Because if I wasn't, if I could remove it, I would be where I want to be. I would already have been there 20, 30 years ago, 20 something years ago, 30 years ago. I would already, but my ego and my principles and my morals and my ethics are too, and I won't allow anybody to change that, no matter what my conditions are. So my pride, like Fallout laugh. I'm telling you, like I sit there and watch babies do crazy stuff, or dogs do funny stuff, or cats do funny stuff, or animals at all, and I think it's the funniest shit ever. I think it's the funniest thing ever. You met your match. Yeah, I have a lot of pride. My pride is the reason why I'm not where I'm at. But listen, if I was able to break my butt, I would already be where I want to be. I would already have the woman. I would already have the Ferraris, Rolls Royces. I would already have the celebrity, the fame, the money, all. I would already have all of it. But since I'm a high integral person, it has intimidated a lot of people because a lot of people want to be in a situation that I'm in, and I say no, whereas they would say yes. So I become arrogant. In no actuality, I'm just protecting my asshole. That's one thing about being handsome and having a great body. That's hard because everybody wants something from you, and it's usually sexual because they want to dominate you in some way, or they say that they had you or experienced you, or you know what I mean, have some kind of blackmail on you. So I can't just share myself with anybody because at some point in time, it's gonna come into that, and then it's usually not gonna be me. Whether that's a male or a female, it's gonna happen. So I have to be very specific about who I spend time with. And this is just something that I learned from being outside of the Navy, not before in that was after the Navy. I started realizing why people were mad at me, didn't like me. And I started realizing, oh, a lot of these dudes is in the dudes. So, but I didn't have a man tell me that. But yeah, butt breaking makes men get to where they're going. A lot of those billionaires that you think are, they give up, they gave it up. They did something sexual to get there. Trust and believe me. You know, you don't become a billionaire without doing something against your morals. I believe that very truly. Now, hopefully things change, but as long as you have power, you can make anything go away. Compromise, exactly. Bro, everything's sexual. Everybody wants to dominate somebody. I would be exactly where I want to be if I would let that woman lick my ass. Straight up. Because that was only going to open up my comfort levels for her to be like, oh, let's try this. And then she was going to be able to, that was all just get me comfortable to get me closer to a Diddy or Diddy. That's all I see it as. So no,
Yeah, I promised myself to make it to the NBA, and I didn't. So yes, there's one promise that I didn't. I broke, and I promised that I would do whatever was necessary, but I didn't. So here I am, and I didn't study for anything. So here I am, but I'll figure it out. You know, life's not over. Yeah, it is the Mendingo Singer syndrome. I can honestly tell you that physical faded, your heart is forever. I'm gonna tell you this. They always say that like looks fade, but I'll tell you this much. Denzel is how old? Then you got to look at Al Pacino, you know, um, George Clooney. All these guys are how old? Looks don't really fade like that no more. If you, especially, I'm 38. I'm about to be 38. So by the time I hit 60, I'm probably gonna look like I'm 38. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm just trying not to stress about anything, and then stay in the gym and work out because that's the key to the fountain of youth. If you feel good and you are good, like I had to stop eating this candy. That's the only thing that's really bad. Eating this junk, this sugar, because my organs are just Oreos and sugar. But anyway, yes, it is Mandingo syndrome. Bullshitting and being handsome is definitely been. If I was ugly, dude, bro, I would have already been famous. I would have been in the league. I would have done. You know what I mean? But being handsome, you become complacent. You become very complacent, and you say, "Oh, I put it off. I'll put it off. I'll put it off," and next thing you know, it's gone. So that's what I did. The time that I thought I had, I didn't have because when I came home, my parents had a whole other plan for me. My goal was to get back in shape and play ball like I was doing. Their plan was for me to go work and get married and be miserable. So, and when I fought back, they shunned me, so whatever. Anyway, I thank you very much, Para. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Uh, don't I don't have regrets because like I said, what I regret, like the only thing I regret is basketball, okay? And not leaving my parents earlier. I wish I would have, if I can go back, I would tell myself to start saving money from the time I started working at like 12. I would save every dollar my father gave me, and I would just look like a bum in school. And I would save and put it in the bank and let that thing flip like he was telling me. They were telling me, but they didn't explain it to me. And I thought I was going to just go to the NBA. But then when they started twisting my ankles, that's when anyway, I would save my money and I would just hoop and play football or whatever. I would just be active. I would be always doing something athletic. If I'm not sleeping, I'm at training for something. I would have my father having me in gymnastics. I would have been playing football, soccer, kickball. I would have been doing everything. I would have done everything because all sports train for all sports or that one sport that you're looking for. That's why I do so much gymnastic stuff now because that's gonna help me with walking, that's gonna help me with running, that's gonna help me with bending over to pick up my child when I'm 60. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna help me with, everything. So if I make it second nature now, by the time I hit 60, how good am I gonna feel about it? I'm still gonna feel amazing. So it's gonna be second nature then, even more than now. And my body's not gonna break down the same way as if the older people that didn't and stressed about old stuff and believed in religion and all this other crazy stuff and went to church and, really didn't live the life that they were lying to us about. I'll feel better, right? And then I'll raise my children right. And then I'll raise the area that I'm in, the neighborhood right. So I'm staying true to myself. But anyway, what else are we talking about here? Regret. It's about the inside. Yeah, correct. It is, and that's why I'm taking so much time away from people to fix myself internally so that I don't give off bad energy. And it also has to do with your food too. That's what they should be teaching at school, exactly. But they over teaching us dumb stuff. They should be teaching us stocks. They should be teaching us. But you know what? A lot of the times the teachers don't even know that stuff. They telling you a curriculum that they don't even believe in. Everybody's just trying to get a check. Or should you be mad at your teacher? You know what I mean? Or should you be mad at the parents? Or should you be mad at yourself for not being aware? You know? Like J. Cole says, choose wisely. What makes being righteous, like doing, in some age, you know what's right and what's wrong. And when you have the opportunity to use your integrity when people can't see you, that's what makes a good person. When a person can, know that somebody's not paying attention and they cannot do the wrong thing, like choose not to steal that cookie. You know what I mean? Like that's what makes the simple things that you don't really have to do, but you choose to do it, or you really should do, but you choose not to do it. Like if I'm starving and somebody, and I steal something, that I don't think that's a bad thing. But I feel like if you aren't starving, you just doing it off of like just the thrill or just because, that's what makes a bad person. If you go out of your way when you don't have to, that's what makes a bad person. Just to step on somebody or be disrespectful or, take away something that somebody has, that's what makes you a bad person. I don't care what kind of I don't care what kind of church you go to. If you go out of your way to hurt somebody or ruin somebody's life or whatever to get in a better position than somebody else when you didn't have to, that's what makes you a bad person. Speak to animals. We don't need to talk to people. People, listen, when you use language, everything, the real actual definition, meaning of what you meant gets lost. Interpretation. So I would rather speak to animals because they'll keep it genuine with you. Yo, I'm hungry. I'm gonna fuck you up. You better get out my face. Or we can be friends as long as you keep feeding me. Or it's time to go outside. Yeah, I'd rather talk to an animal. Human, they don't even, they're less of an animal. They're more of an animal than a human. Animal is, if you think about it. So I'd rather not be able to speak I'd rather be deaf to human and completely uh, in tune with animals. Because I'm not paying for no rides anywhere. I'm taking my coyote, or not coyote, my lion, or my tiger, or my cheetah, or my ostrich, whatever day I want. I'm pulling out something way better than a Maserati or a Lambo or a Range Rover. What are you talking about? And I'm gonna be like, yo, Hawk, come get me. And the nigga, and I'm out of here, bro. What are you talking about? And I could go to sleep and know that he not gonna drop me or she not gonna drop me. What's up? And once the whole platoon, the whole family, and the whole everybody know me, I'm really not, bro. I'm having them robbing people. Yeah. That's when you would have started to ask, wondering if I'm ethical. Let's see. That was to say earlier. I'm right. Exactly. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong. Too much of the empathy to stand there and let that happen. I don't know if I could do that. Well, yeah, listen, I'm not dying for anybody. I still gotta watch kids. I wanna experience that. So I'm not gonna die for anybody, but I'm not gonna just let something just happen. But if that person look like they got some to make me, be lifted up off this earth, I'm not getting involved. Hmm. Call me wild thornberries because I definitely talk to the animals. Listen, I talk to animals. I talk to my dogs like they're human. Ryan tells me all the time, he's like, yo, you sit here and talk to these dogs like they're humans. I was like, yes, because after a while, they're going to understand exactly what I'm saying or what I'm feeling, and I'm not going to have to talk to them. And it's working. They know when I get up in a couple minutes, it's about time to go outside. They're going to know. They know everything. Them dogs are so smart when they want to be. They be ganging up on me too sometimes. I could tell when when queens sit up beside the cage, they plotting. I did something wrong, or I didn't bring up like right now. I'm pretty sure she's out there plotting. I'm gonna go bring both of them out. It's 12 o'clock. Damn. Give me a nice dog talk to like Family Guy, right? Yeah, that, but the dog will never shut up. All they want to do is play and eat and hump things or pee on something, sniff you and like what? What's my game plan now? Listen, I've been working on my game plan and go look at my YouTube. That's been my game plan the whole time. You think that I don't know that something's gonna happen one day where you gotta run and use your physical attributes to survive? I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. Like I'm dead serious. I'm gonna be aerodynamic, bro. That's why I be talking to these animals, like these birds, like look the crow out here. I make sure I'm cool with them just in case. Crows know how to do everything. They are extremely intelligent. Become cool with crows, bro. Great vibes, right? I appreciate you, man, for just chilling with me. I ain't gonna take them damn dogs out, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be back in a couple minutes. Let me just go walk these dogs and I'll be back. I will talk to you guys in about 40 minutes. No, I gotta go take a shower too. So yeah, about 45 minutes. Do you sing in the shower? Of course I sing in the shower. And guess what I'm about to do in a couple minutes? I'm about to go sing in the shower. I might just bring you out with me if my roommate's not back. You can listen to me sing in the shower. So I'll be back. I'm gonna talk to you though. Love.